Here in this valley, fringed by picturesque peaks of the Sawtooth Mountains, ringed by miles of ski-perfect slopes, warmed by the winter sun, and in summer cooled by the long mountain shadows, here lies one of the world's famous resorts. This is where vacationists from the earth's far corners come to play, or to compete, or just relax. Sun Valley, Idaho. A sleigh ride down the village street. Alpine charm, colorful atmosphere, gay informality, the zing of the dry winter air, and the summer-like warmth of the sun. All this puts far behind the rush and rumble of any city. Yet here are the comforts of the city, the skier's chalet, the cottage, and the unique Challenger Inn, with its Tyrolean atmosphere and its home-like comfort that we all like. I guess every town has its statues. This village is no exception. However, here they are all sculptured from ice. Under the spring sun, these products of the ice artist's imagination just disappear down the nearest stream. But through the winter, their iridescent beauty thrills all of us who come to Sun Valley. The Lodge, one of America's top resort hotels, with spacious guest rooms, and that special comfort that you find everywhere at Sun Valley. In fact, all the facilities of a metropolitan hotel, even swanky shops like Picard's of New York, clothes that are comfortable for whatever your favorite sport happens to be. That's the fashion at Sun Valley, and up to the best European standards, and American too. Sunny days find us having lunch or tea on the terrace of the lodge overlooking the ice rink, or even out on the rink. There are 3 natural ice rinks in addition to this artificial one at the lodge. This one provides outdoor ice skating the year round, no matter what the Idaho temperature. Here each afternoon, one can enjoy watching the experts. Also, some of us enjoy the super service of the skating waiters. Skating outdoors in wintertime is logical enough, but swimming in an outdoor pool in midwinter, that's something else. Plenty unusual. That is, it's unusual almost everywhere but at Sun Valley. Actually, one of the favorite pastimes of Sun Valleyites is swimming in the 2 warm water pools in midwinter. Hey, serves him right. Enclosed in glass, open at the top to give swimmers full benefit of the winter sun. Tea time in the lounge at the lodge. It's a daily ritual. It's a sort of 19th hole for skiers. A chance to catch the instructor with his skis off and maybe get the lowdown on that tight Christie that won't work. After dinner, guests meet in the Duchin room at the lodge to enjoy the music of Harl Smith and his orchestra. By the way, have you ever danced the Raspa? That's one of the popular folk dances introduced by Harl Smith. After a restful night, the ski enthusiast is eager to get out on that dry powder that blankets the timber-free slopes. But first of all, a hearty breakfast served in the Skier's Cafe at the Challenger Inn. Here, beginners and experts alike swap plans for the day's exciting adventures on the ski runs down the mountains, Some check up on those special waxes, or they get some needed piece of equipment. They get it at the ski shop in Lane's General Store, probably. Others are gathering at the ski meeting place where special buses are waiting to take them to the slopes. There's just the right slope for you, for every class of skier, advanced, intermediate, and beginner. Warm Springs run, college run, Olympic, take your choice. But no matter where the skier goes, there's always a lift at Sun Valley. A lift that assures a maximum of downhill skiing with a minimum of effort. Altogether, there are 8 fast chairlifts, one on Baldy that's over 2 miles long. And there's a staff of internationally known skiers to provide expert instruction that will give even beginners a grasp of control skiing fundamentals in a hurry. In charge of the famous Sun Valley Ski School is Otto. Johnny Litchfield is the head instructor. Among the famous ski enthusiasts are plenty of movie stars, like pretty Ann Rutherford. She's watching the various classes assemble for their day's instruction, and you can choose the one that will help most in perfecting your skiing technique. This is a teacher's dream, the classroom in the invigorating open mountain air. Students all eager to learn. Everything is fun. Looks easy, doesn't it? At least when the experts do it. The roundhouse, you've heard of that, high up on Baldy, a delightful place to pause for lunch or for a hot drink. The sun decks surrounding the main building and the inviting interior with its cheery log fires make this the top skier's rendezvous. Friday is the most exciting day of the week for the school kids from the neighborhood. That's the day they don their ski togs, gather up their gear, and they are brought to the gentle slopes as guests of Sun Valley. There's no problem of interesting the kids in this kind of learning. If only the classroom could always be like this. With expert instruction, they learn in a hurry. Add 10 years, there goes a champion. An Olympic star on a sizzling downhill run. Yes, everybody skis at Sun Valley. Rover, why don't you ski that trail over there? Woof, woof. Frankly, I prefer slalom. How about joining me at the lodge for a spot of tea? Sun Valley, as you of course have heard, is the favored site for training for national and international ski meets, including the Herman Cup races. Officials of the ski club are kept busy arranging these important contests, awaiting the starting gun, a tense moment for the spectator and skier alike. A powerful push-off, and a champion is on his way down that dangerous run, racing against time. Each skier has planned his race carefully, every turn, every move. But as he feels the seconds tick off, he wants more speed and more speed. Never mind that dangerous traverse. Take it wide open, just as you planned. 50 miles an hour, 60, and still faster. This is real stamina, marvelous technique, plus plenty of nerve and skill. The ultimate in skiing. And then, that other slightly less exciting competitive event, the slalom. Again, a race against time. Here the racer must hit his top speed and at the same time zigzag through flags. More than any other variety of skiing, slalom calls for perfect timing, rhythm, and your best basic technique. After an exciting day at the ski meet, a party at Trail Creek Cabin, putting a finishing touch to the day. 2 miles from the main lodge, the cabin is a popular spot for evening parties. Spring comes to Sun Valley when nature, always the master magician, sends the willows, the flowers, and all things green up through the winter snow. But spring also is a magic word to the skier, too. Spring with its long, sunny days, when you can even shed your ski pants and get down to shorts. The days of corn snow, the dream snow. There's nothing like spring skiing. The excitement of the most thrilling sport of all, plus the soft breezes and the flowers of spring. As the skier makes his way across the high mountains, where few white men have ever been, few Indians too, for that matter. Uh-oh. Wham. Now what's up? Follow the leader? The feeling of adventure and conquest that you get out here in these Idaho mountains is almost enough to make anyone do a galindus crawl. Streaking down unbroken slopes, the last long run toward home, climaxing a day of adventure for ski tourists. They may be returning from Galena Summit or from the lofty heights of Pioneer Range near the headwaters of the Big Lost River. There they come on that final run. And now come the tall tales. Tales full of fabulous mountains and all the satisfaction that goes with blazing, unbroken trails in the snow. Returning to the village, the skiers join their friends for a party at the Ram, the Challenger Inn. The Ram, with its informality, is just right for the day's finale. Those ice statues, they've all dissolved now. Instead of snow, the spring sun brings life to the trees, to the grass, to the flowers, providing all the lush green of Sun Valley in summer. Ice skating on a warm summer day, that's the counterpart to outdoor swimming in the winter here. While some enjoy a bike ride around the village or off down the valley, others go in for boating, badminton, lawn bowling, archery, softball, and many other sports. Tennis, of course. Ah, there's Olympic ski champ Gretchen Fraser, probably giving some mere man a fine trimming here on one of the lake-cold hard surface courts. shooting field at Sun Valley is one of the finest in the country, scientifically laid out, equipped for all kinds of shooting. Guests here may participate in local or national skeet and trap shoot competitions. Year-round shooting is one of Sun Valley's top activities. Carl Bradshaw, internationally known expert, teaches all types of marksmanship, but Carl specializes in skeet instruction and preparing guests for gunning in the field. The lightning action of a trick shot is revealed by the slow-motion camera. Gun open, shell out. Bird released, gun loaded, closed, and the shot is made. All this in the split seconds it takes the bird to reach Carl Bradshaw. Sun Valley, of course, is surrounded by a vast wilderness, a region of rugged mountain grandeur. And trips to the west and north lead to the Sawtooth Range and to the Salmon River Mountains. To the north and east are the high peaks of the Lost River Range, the Smokies, the Pioneer Mountains, the White Clouds, and Boulder Mountains. Mountain trails lead to scenic wonders just as untouched and unspoiled as when pioneers first blazed a trail through here. Invigorating air, the inspiring scenery, why, it makes the average golfer feel that he can drive a ball a mile. Sometimes, of course, that's just wishful thinking. This golf course has fairways and greens that are kept in perfect condition, designed to satisfy the average golfer, as well as the boys who go round under par. Doesn't seem fair, does it, after all that effort to get it in the cup? Winter and summer, the swimming pools are in constant use. After a game of golf or tennis or a ride, the outdoor pools adjoining the Lodge and Challenger Inn look mighty inviting. One thing about Sun Valley that appeals to parents is the special attention given to children. Mom and Pop can go their respective ways, knowing that the kids also are having the time of their young lives. Maybe on a hayride with games and a picnic. Or just a swell time on the playground, where there is all the equipment necessary to keep youngsters amused. And there's an experienced companion always in attendance. Eating outdoors, as we know, has its points. But at Sun Valley, there's something extra special about it. You thought the chefs at the Lodge and the Inn did everything possible for you there? Yes, but wait till you try one of the Sun Valley barbecues. It's something to linger long in the memory of even a world-traveled gourmet. There's something about the West that makes everyone, nearly everyone, want to get on a horse and hit the trail. Sun Valley stables provide sure-footed Western riding horses, and you're always accompanied by experienced wranglers and guides. Riding parties head for places like Sawmill Cabin, Triumph Mine, or up Mount Baldy. Wherever you ride, all trails from the village wind through miles and miles of wild mountain country. In the summertime, the skier's lift becomes a scenic aerial highway. One of the world's top sports, of course, is fishing. And Sun Valley is just about ideal for that. It's the sort of place every angler dreams about. Whether nearby or far afield, the lakes and streams offer lots of variety. Rainbow, of course, cutthroat, eastern brook trout, salmon, chinook, steelhead. Hooking a fighting rainbow is one thing, and landing him is something else. Call for help, that's one way. You see, miss, landing a fish is an art. You do it this way. Or maybe it's this way. And then fall comes to Sun Valley, with its brilliant yellows, its reds and browns. The season when the activities of summer merge into those of autumn. What could be more perfect? There are more than 25,000 square miles of rugged mountain country surrounding Sun Valley Village, where lakes and marshes are splashed with color. Some of it you can reach on an easy hike, just a stroll. Some of it by pack trip, in a region with enough small and big game and bird life to satisfy the dreams of any hunting enthusiast. For those who prefer bird shooting, there are partridge, grouse, dove, pheasant, and duck. During open seasons, sportsmen easily bag the limit. Experienced guides take you to just the right spot, and well-trained dogs from the Sun Valley kennels help make your day in the field a memorable one. Flight of ducks from the north. Lured by the hunter's call, a challenge to a sportsman's skill. Hunting in the snappy air of autumn brings quite an appetite. And for tonight, we recommend breast of pheasant, as prepared by the Sun Valley chef. It sure is a hunter's delight. The leaves are first to feel the gentle breath of winter. Like a last-act curtain, they mark a season's end. 4 seasons here at Sun Valley. Seasons all packed with fun and adventure. Soft, fluffy handbills, announcing the return of Queen Snow, coming back to reign over the Sawtooth Mountains through 4 months of winter. Here at Sun Valley is interwoven the atmosphere of the primitive West with just enough of the best of city life. To all the activities of the gay seasons, winter, spring, summer, and fall, are added the scenic glories of a matchless valley in Idaho. Here where time is reckoned not by clocks, but by things to do and things to see. Time ambles in the quiet places and races with the skier. The pleasure seeker spends his time the way he most desires, and that's the way it ought to be. And that's the way it is here, because vacation time is Sun Valley time.